Hello, this is Brett from Survival Comms, and this is an after-action report for the PowerFilm Lightsaver, which is a 3500 milliamp hour battery encased in a solar recharger, and it has a USB output, and you can also charge it with USB inside your house, and it puts out 5 volts at 1 amp. And I did a video on this already, a first impressions, where I went over the weight of it and everything, and weighs just under 5 ounces, and it's a nice compact form factor. On the trip, I just got back from a 5-day backpacking trip to Northern Virginia, and these are the items that I anticipated charging with it, which, you know, for the TH10 uses a 18650, so this is an 18650 charger, which also is a secondary use. You can put your 18650 in this if you had to recharge your cellular telephone. So to sacrifice your light to be able to communicate if you needed to communicate for some reason or the other. And this thing is a Phoenix product, and it's extremely light. I think it weighs 2 ounces, and it's well worth having one of these, in my opinion. But anyway, the PowerFilm Lightsaver would charge all these items. The only items I did charge on the trip with this, because the TH10 headlamp, running this at high power for 5 days every night, only depleted 20% of the battery upon return. So I'm very impressed with this light. I mean, yeah, it's not very light, but this thing puts out a bunch of light. And I always ran it on high power mode. And like I said, after 5 days of use, you know, I've still got 80% of my battery life left. I'd say that's pretty doggone good. So anyway, using this, I charged my cellular telephone, and I also charged my little action camera here, Sintova camera, and it worked out great for both of those. Now, the marketing for this and the paperwork says 6-hour recharge of this device, and I've tested that here in my yard, leaving it out in full sun, and yeah, 6 hours will recharge it in full sun. Now, when you're hiking with it, and you can see here how I had it attached to my backpack. And how I would do that is I would just basically, I tethered this end of it here with cordage around my pack lid, and then hook this down to the bottom of the top of the pack body. And running it like that, it takes about 10 to 12 hours to recharge it from a depleted state in sunlight. So you have to consider that you're not in full sunlight, even though you may feel you are. You're not when you're going in and out of tree cover on a continuous basis, and you may not be facing the sun at an angle that is conducive to full sunlight or to illuminating the cells fully. But I'm very happy with that. It worked out well. You can see it took a little bit of damage hiking with it, and that had no ill effect on it whatsoever. And like I said, for its weight and the ability to recharge itself within a 12-hour period under less than ideal conditions, that's impressive. It really is. Much more so than some of the different devices that are out there that I've used in the past, such as one of these right here. These are like $30-something on Amazon, and this is supposed to be a 15,000 milliamp hour. It's about a 10,000 milliamp hour pack within this, but the solar cell itself, you're looking at about a week to recharge this thing with that, and you need to have it in pretty heavy duty sun. So this right here is much better performance wise, and I hope this helps. This is Brett from Survival Comms. Till next time.